Libra, welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit, and I'm so excited to get into your October 2024 forecast. That was a mouthful. And also, happy birthday. So we've got a lot to cover today, so let me go ahead and talk about what we're getting into. We're going to look into what to expect for October overall, okay, high level for the month ahead. Then we're going to do 2 more readings where we're looking into your love life and your career and finances, okay? And those spreads are going to look like what to expect, the unexpected theme of the month. Now, if you're new here, I like to get a jumper, and we got that right here for you, to read for you at the end of your session to help round out your reading. So I already know what it is, but it's a secret to you. So I am going to give you that little message to look forward to. Now, Libra, please remember this is a collective reading. Receive what resonates, release what doesn't, okay? This is meant for a lot of people, all right? So take what you can from it, all right? And if you would like a personal reading on your specific situation, all of my links are below, so feel free to schedule that with me at any time. My availability is limited for this month. It is my busiest month. So, you know, book some time before all slots are filled up. Okay, Libra, let's go ahead and take a few deep breaths. Amazing. Let's do that again. You keep taking deep breaths, Libra, while I shuffle your cards, okay? Think about what it is you need a message on, Libra. Think about what you need guidance on. Libra, month of October, please. Libra, month of October. Libra, month of October. Right, amazing. Okay, Libra. All right. Interesting. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to start my timer so I can kind of stay on track here. Current self, Libra, is Page of Wands. You are feeling very exploratory, wanting to see what's out there, wanting to see how you can express yourself as well. I think you're also learning maybe new ways to express yourself, especially with the solar eclipse that we have in your sign, learning to express yourself in a new way. Okay. You know, I feel like maybe in September you've been very observant, right? Maybe you haven't been saying a lot, just wanting to observe. And now at the top of October, you're feeling that expressive energy. You want to speak on everything that you've been witnessing and observing. And also, the Page of Wands is also about exploration and freedom. So you're maybe tapping into newfound freedom and wanting to see what that feels like, wanting to spread your wings, wanting to stretch your legs kind of energy. Theme of the month is 2 of Wands here. I do not use reversals, so there's a chance here that this could be that making a decision, needing to make a decision between 2 outcomes. I don't know why, but my tongue feels like I tasted medicine or something, and I'm trying to figure out why, because I just ate and I'm like, I did take Advil, but whatever. All right. Theme of the month: indecision, needing to make a decision about stay or go, or new job, old job, or new relationship, old relationship. You know, it's like that kind of thing. Needing to make a decision on maybe how you want to move forward, okay? But I would assume that by the end of the month you would have made this important decision. Key to pursue is Empress. Now, this could be a person. The Empress is typically the mother of the tarot, so it could be a mother figure in your life. The Empress is also somebody who is calm, cool, collected. She doesn't really have to do much because things are coming to her. People are coming to her. People serve her. And mind you, the Empress only got to that position because she's, this is coming to me now, I've never described the card like this. The Empress only got to the position that she's at because she's already proven herself, whether to her emperor, who's already in a position of power, or to other people, right? So she doesn't need to do anything anymore to prove herself. People serve her. They already understand that she has the wisdom and the nurturing spirit to help them, right? So that's your assignment this month, Libra, is to just receive. Engage in the beauty around you, enjoy the fall, and also through maybe nurturing others, right? Maybe also just stepping into more of your feminine energy for my masculines watching this. Stepping more into your feminine energy this month. I started to say something and I lost a thought. Engaging in enjoying fall is what I started to say. Don't let this pass you by. Maybe if the years before you've never really been like that pumpkin patch girl, this might be a time where you want to go apple picking. You want to go to the pumpkin patches. You want to get the ridiculous latte at Starbucks, you know? Allow yourself a little like frivolity is what I want to say, okay? It's not really what the Empress is about, but the Empress is about enjoying luxury and beauty, which is why I'm saying, like, do some things that feel good and exciting to you. Obstacle to overcome is King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm just realizing in this moment, I don't think I deleted the other videos off my recently deleted, so I hope we don't get cut off, but we will see. Continuing. Obstacle to overcome, King of Pentacles, earth sign energy, but the King of Pentacles is also, it represents your stability. Your, not only just your stability, but like abundance as well, like having more than enough. And maybe that's, you know, your obstacle here, like having more than enough.Maybe you're feeling kind of stuck in the Four of Pentacles energy, which is like just having enough, conserving and holding on to more on what you have, because you're afraid you'll lose what you have, or that you need to ration what you have. So I think also to remember that that's a mindset, Libra, that more than enough energy, the mindset of, number one, understanding you're deserving. Yeah. And two, doing little things that allow you to embody that energy. And I know somebody, Amanda Francis, she used to talk about, like, it's not that she would get Starbucks because she needed to. Getting Starbucks, like, you know, high quality drinks made her feel like she was living a life of opulence. Yeah, it's just a $4, $5 drink. It's not really a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but it is a luxury, because who needs to spend $4 or $5 on coffee every day when you can just buy coffee and make it at home? You know, so doing little things that allow you to step into that luxury, okay? Major accomplishment by the end of October is Nine of Wands, perseverance and resilience in a situation. Let's clarify where that is in your life. Libra, where is the resilience in Libra's life this month? Okay, first of all, Seven of Pentacles is coming out. Something you've been working hard for and patiently for. You're waiting on your crops to grow, waiting to see results. Chariot, maybe you're moving. Maybe you want to move, or you want to travel. Maybe it's something with your car. Sometimes I look at Chariot as like car things. It's not giving up. The Chariot is also about discipline, determination, and willpower. Whatever has maybe gotten you beat down a little bit, because look, this man is tired. He's been working this soil. Okay, and he's like, dang, am I ever going to see a little sprout? Just waiting, Lord. But the Nine of Wands is like not giving up. The bamboo is coming. The bamboo will grow. It's starting to grow. But now you just got to see it through. Whatever it is for you, Libra. What to avoid is the Ace of Cups. This is really interesting here, Libra. Ace of Cups typically represents new love, new feelings, new emotions. To me, immediately when I saw it, if you're single and dating and you were seeing somebody new, this to me, we're going to see what your love reading says, but this to me is saying to avoid a new connection. And I'm saying that, I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit. I'm saying because what to embrace is Five of Cups, which is about grieving. So we'll get to that. But going back to what to avoid, it's feeling like, again, if you're single, there was something that felt really good, that was seemingly promising, but it's not. It's not. And I think you already know, but you're trying to be hopeful. If you're partnered, or and this isn't always related to love, but it usually is. If you're partnered, this connects to something. Maybe you wanted a fresh start with your partner. This could relate to business. Again, the Ace of Cups is something that was going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. Like it gave you a lot of emotional promise. Can you please clarify what this is for Libra? I just dropped half of this deck. Probably should have saw what that was. Okay. What does Libra need to avoid? Knight of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups, Libra. All right. Again, somebody who's offering love. To me, it feels like a connection. It could be a water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But to me, it's somebody that's offering you some sort of emotional fulfillments, promising you a lot, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe it's all talk, you know? Take it. We'll see what's going on with your love reading. But to move forward, what to embrace is Five of Cups. Embrace the loss. And this really does connect to your solar eclipse reading. If you haven't already read it, or excuse me, watched it, go watch it. The solar eclipse, all signs, what to expect. Five of Cups, babe. It's time to mourn this connection, this relationship, this thing. It's time to grieve it and let it go. And nobody's saying that needs to happen in 5 minutes, but you need to at least start the process of grief. Okay? I feel that Spirit is trying to tell you it's time to sunset that thing, that person, that situation. Where to find support? Six of Swords, transition, turning point, changing directions, finding a new course, finding new land. Okay? Again, this is metaphorical, but apply it to you where it resonates. Change directions, because where you were going is desolate. It's deserted. Nobody's there but you, and you're sitting there waiting to see, all right, is anybody coming back over here? You ever been at some sort of function that maybe had multiple things going on? Here's a good example. Maybe you've ever been to a club or a party where there's multiple things happening in the club. There's like multiple rooms. Maybe one room is playing EDM, another room is playing hip hop, another is playing electronica, and you're over here in the EDM room and you're like, yeah, this is my song. I love this. Like, surely other people are going to hear this song and they're going to come, but you're on the dance floor alone. You're on the dance floor alone to your little David Guetta, okay? And everybody's upstairs dancing to Drake, okay? People are on the Drake vibe. And you're over here alone dancing to David Guetta. Baby, go to a different room. Because dancing alone sounds cute until it's not. Until it's not. It's only cute for a little while. Eventually, you need to go to where the community is, where the people are. Dancing with other people is so much more fun. I hope that analogy really made sense for some of y'all. Moving on. Advice and encouragement. Knight of Pentacles. Keep putting in the work, babe. I don't think October is the month where you're going to see a ton of results. And maybe I said this before. I'm not sure. But at least based on what I'm seeing here, I'm not seeing a ton of results, but this is your season to keep going. Knight of Pentacles is dedication and consistency. They have their plan. They have their routine. It's just rinse and repeat. And I feel like right now you're in an area of life where you need to just rinse and repeat while you push ahead. While you push ahead, while you work towards this King of Pentacles. Because remember, this is the obstacle to overcome. You're here, Knight of Pentacles, you're trying to get to the King of Pentacles, okay? Keep going. Eventually the Knight saves enough money to become a king. Okay? Just takes time. Just takes a little time. All right, Libra. Let's move on to your love reading. If that connected in any way, feel free to take a moment to drop some comments below. I really appreciate the feedback. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're feeling called. Okay. Now, for this love reading, guys, I don't really do readings for people who are single and not dating. Simply because I just don't have anything to tell you. Unless your question is what you can do for yourself, I don't know how to help you. My love readings are typically for people who are single and dating. And by what I mean by that are people who are putting themselves out there. They're talking to other people, getting to know other people. They're trying to get relationship, right? Get into relationship with other people, regardless of whatever your relationship goals are. This doesn't necessarily need to be people who are trying to get married, but people who are dating and people who are in committed relationships. If you are single with no prospects, get out there. I'm not saying there won't be a message in this for you. You should watch it anyway. But I've always played with the idea of doing singles readings, and I just don't think I could do that on a monthly basis in a way that would be helpful. Because again, if you're not single and dating, I don't really have a lot to say that's going to help you. Whatever, if you're single and not dating, the information that I share with you in the month ahead forecast and the career and finances are going to be helpful for you because you're probably already working on yourself. If you're not dating, you're working on yourself. So I'm just kind of like, I don't have any more content to give you, really. Really. That's just really where I'm at with it. And that's me personally. I know other readers will do a singles read and, that's fine. But yeah, I would do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff, and y'all know I barely have the time to get y'all this content on time. So you just gotta take what you can get, okay, babe? All right, the Six of Cups has been falling out and the world has been falling out. So it's saying to me that there's a connection. It's coming to a close that maybe you're reminiscing about. Libra, let's get some content. Some clarity for Libra. What to expect, the unexpected theme of the month. Libra. Excuse me. I like this for you, Libra. I do. I do. For Libra. Let's get some Romance Angels cards. I didn't want all those. Well, I'll show you all of them. I'm gonna put those to the side. I got like 4 cards that I didn't really want, but it's fine. Okay. Where you are, Libra, we have the Nine of Cups, what to expect. 9 of Cups and the Fool reversed. 9 of Cups is wish coming true, like contentment, emotional fulfillment. It's usually getting something you really wanted. Okay. The Fool here is indicating that there's something I feel that you didn't move forward with, but that's making you really happy in your love life in some way. Or maybe even finding peace after deciding to not move forward with a new beginning. Because that's really what the Fool is about. The Fool, and in this deck, it's kind of interesting because she's kind of looking like the Magician here with all of the things a little bit. She's got her cup. She's got her book. She's got, not entirely the Magician, but she's obviously trying to do some sort of ritual. She's trying to start some new beginning. She's trying to start some new journey, right? Some new, trying to call something in. When this energy is reversed, you're like, no, I'm good. There's some new experience, new journey you decided not to go down, but you're happy anyway. You're like, you know what, that wasn't for me, and that's cool. That's cool. All right. Now, I really do understand that I mentioned that Five of Cups is here, of you needing to embrace grief. And that energy, I don't have it here in front of me. You could still be happy while moving through the process of grief. I saw this TikTok a few weeks ago of like the process of grief. You'd be like going from like 0 to 100. You'll be like, oh, so happy to be alive. And the next day you're like low and crying and depressing. Like it's not linear, right? It's not linear. So take your time with yourself. All right. The unexpected Three of Cups and Judgment. Three of Cups could potentially represent third-party situations. But the Three of Cups is about reunions, coming together. It's about community, having fun, gossiping sometimes. The Judgment card is about awakenings, leveling up, kind of expanding your awareness and consciousness. I feel that there is going to be a moment this month, Libra, where you get to have fun, you get to party, you get to celebrate, that is going to remind you of your possibilities, or remind you, because I'm focusing on this image of like, you see how that she's reaching for someone to come out of this grave, coming out of the hole, right? Because again, it's like a resurrection. Some sort of social event, some sort of outing is going to remind you, oh, there's this other world I forgot existed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what that's about for me. And reminding you that you're not alone. That's really the strongest message that's coming through. Theme of the month, Three of Wands, planning for the future, not planning for the future, but in a way, yes, but also leveling up, expansion. It is about growth. I know that this card is not really depicting that. But the Three of Wands is waiting on your ships to come in. You're like ready to like move forward to the next level. Queen of Swords here, air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, which you are. And Ten of Wands, a lot of responsibility and hard work. I feel like you're really more so focused on just leveling up, Libra. I don't really see the energy of a new connection coming through today if you're single and waiting on a new love. I think it's possible with these Three of Cups, Three of Wands. I think it's possible to meet someone new. Let me tell you what threes mean in tarot. Completion, creation, social activity, power, may indicate group workings, birth, and success. I just wanted to read that for you. But I feel this is more about you just focusing on yourself. Like, I really got to be honest. You've got a lot of responsibilities. You've got a lot to take care of. You're trying to advance your life in other ways that I feel like, yeah, your love life is important, but it's not a priority. And so with that being said, here's some of the cards that fell out. I got 4 cards that fell out. So separation. Okay. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, which I think you already knew. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I also think whenever I see this card, I always think of things outside of your parents, because it's not just your parents that affect family issues. It might be healing your own family issues, family dynamics you've created. It might be situations from your upbringing outside of your parents that have, maybe created some traumas and patterns. Then we also have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask, a false self mask in this relationship. And as I've worked with these cards, guys, I've learned to take these cards less literally. Because, for example, separation, while it typically does represent, ending a relationship, it could also mean that maybe you're on a break from your partner. Maybe, there's actual physical separation. Maybe your partner's, maybe you're in a long distance, right? Apply this to how it resonates for your situation. again, most often it is about an actual separation, but I've learned to not take it so literally. So going back to this deception card, it may not be that someone is out flat out lying to you. You might also need to ask, are you lying to yourself? Did you ignore the red flags? Did you see the deception but choose not to? Maybe you were the one to deceive. I'm seeing this card and I just feel like I'm getting a sense of that somebody promised what they didn't deliver. Somebody promised what they didn't deliver, and I think that's the real break of this connection, Libra. They overpromised and underdelivered. That's what I'm feeling. Especially if some of you guys are separating because of children. And what I mean by that is like somebody said that they're open to kids, but now 5 years in, you're ready to have kids and then they don't. Well, I always told you I was open. It's like, bro, are you like, that's really rough for women who are going through that. I really don't know. Like, that's a different kind of grief, like, honestly, because now you're upset in a way that you feel like you wasted 5 years, right? Because you literally have a biological clock. And now you're feeling like not enough. Like, there's just so many complex emotions with that. Like, am I not enough that you don't want to have a family with me? Like, I could only imagine all of the emotions that come. And it could be on the other foot, shoe on the other foot, right? Could be men who want kids that are with a woman who doesn't. So that's another experience as well. So it just feels like somebody gave a half truth. Again, I don't feel like somebody was flat out lying to you, but it just felt like a half truth here. I'm not going to read any of these messages. I normally do, but I'm not going to. I feel like you guys need to, Libra, draw your own conclusions from these cards this month. Whenever I see stay optimistic about your love life as well, I usually only see that card when Spirit is trying to encourage you to focus on other connections. But again, it could be you're in a long distance connection and, you know, maybe you're not sure if it's going to work. Stay optimistic. But if that is anybody's situation where they're separated physically from their partner and you're trying to stay optimistic, if you are worried about the strength of this connection, I might pursue other connections. I don't know if you want to have a conversation with your person about it, or you want to kind of just see. Let me not tap into that. Let me not tap in, because that's a whole different. What would I do? If I were in it's a big if, I were in a long distance relationship with somebody and I was starting to feel like I wanted to explore my options, I would. And I'm not entirely sure that I would tell my person at this age, at this big age. I don't know that I would tell my person. Number one, if I don't have a ring on my finger, why? Because clearly you haven't decided to make a commitment to me. Yeah, we verbally agreed to be boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. But have we really? I feel like until that step is really taken, I don't know. I'm just only saying what I would do. I'm just saying what I would do. If I was in a long distance relationship, my man was like being on some bullshit, I'm having feelings about this long distance, because I feel like this is for somebody in particular. I might start, and this is why I would do it secretly. I would probably want to get on the apps, see how I'm feeling about connections with other people, because it's going to do one of two things. It's either going to validate your feelings that you have for the person you're already with, or you're going to feel like, you know what, I do actually want to explore other connections. And then I would probably open up because you need time to decide for yourself. It might not be worth it to have a conversation before you explore anything. Because if I did that, then I'd want to see, okay, do I even want to see what's out there? Do I even want to date? And let's say I meet somebody really great that I want to explore. Then I might decide to have the conversation with my partner and say, hey, listen, I think I want to start seeing other people. This long distance is getting really hard for me. I may or may not disclose the fact that I've met someone. I don't know, because I probably wouldn't, because you never know. Whoever I might have met, it might go nowhere. So it wouldn't be worth bringing up to my partner. But I'm saying that to say, give yourself grace and time to figure out what you want before you kind of ruffle the feathers in your relationship. Because if you are feeling these feelings of uncertainty, all that's going to do is heighten the insecurity of your partner. I'm feeling really like weird about this relationship. I think I want to start seeing other people. Now your partner's going to be real insecure. Now they're going to be anxious about maybe fighting for the relationship, or maybe not. And now you just have this whole hypothetical stress off of something that hasn't happened yet. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not married, just give yourself time to figure out what you want. What you want, because you might realize, I don't really want to be in these streets. I don't really want to be out here like that. Maybe I'll just stay where I'm at. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's maybe it might be really terrible relationship advice, but I'm only saying what I would do. Again, if I'm married, I wouldn't deceive my husband like that. But if I'm not, I only owe myself my happiness. You know, that's just how I feel about it. It's just how I feel about it. Because men out here because men do what they want anyway. Women be out here loyal down to the ground, and men just be doing the absolute most. The absolute most. And I'm not, I'm going to say this and I'm going to shut up because I feel like I'm on a tangent. And I'm not trying to advocate for cheating. I'm really not. I'm trying to advocate for honoring your feelings and giving yourself permission to sift through your emotions without always needing to let your partner know. Because sometimes I think a lot of arguments get started, again, off of hypotheticals. I feel like a lot of arguments get started. You don't even know how you feel about the situation yet. And you letting your partner know just because you're thinking that's what partners do. Oh, well, maybe I'll just open up about this is what I'm feeling. And now that opened up a whole nother can of worms and insecurity in your partner when you haven't really even figured out how you feel about it. You know? And let's just say it was an open relationship. Let's say there's a conversation. Everybody want to be in an open relationship these fucking days. Let's say you were considering an open relationship. You're not even a long distance. You're like, you know, I've been thinking about an open relationship. I'm not really getting my needs met in these ways, in this connection. And, you know, I think I might want that. It might not be worth mentioning to your partner until you decide if you really want that. You feel what I'm trying to say? Because if you bring it up and now you're talking it through, right? And then maybe you get to the conclusion where you realize, we don't want to do this. Now your partner's kind of always going to feel like you want to step out. I'm just saying, figure out what you want first. I don't know, really hope that helps. I don't know who the hell I'm speaking to. I don't know who the hell that was for, but it was for somebody. So we're going into your career. I need to hurry up here. Let's look into your career and finances. What to expect, the unexpected theme of the month, Libra. Here goes that Two of Swords again. Nine of Wands again as well. Back of the deck energy is that Knight of Cups. It seems that your money and your relationships are intertwined this month. Libra, what do you have for Libra, please? What do you have for Libra? Okay. Okay. This is interesting. All right. Okay. Wow, I love this, actually. All right, so Libra. We got two cards coming. We got the Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. Ace of Cups reverse indicates self-love, self-fulfillment on an emotional level. Two of Cups here represents partnership. So what to expect is needing to balance yourself so that you also can have energy for this partnership. The Ace of Cups, when it shows up reversed, sometimes also, too, the Ace of Cups is a pouring out of love. Considering I have the Three of Swords here, which I'll get into, this could be a decision to kind of get back selfish in regards to maybe your time and energy in relation to a partnership that you have. This could be your work life, but I doubt it. You know what I'm really getting here? If your money, if you were to the type of person who, like, you would get paid and you would give your check to your person, your partner, if you live together, I feel like you're realizing you need to reserve a little bit for yourself. Either because they're mismanaging, I don't know, because of the separation maybe. There seems to be like a realization that you need to hold back a little for yourself, because I think maybe you've been giving so much to this partnership that you realize you haven't been really giving anything to yourself. The partnership is not emotionally fulfilling as it used to be, so you're aware of that. It could also be that you're not feeling good anymore in the connection or the partnership or the business agreement, business arrangement. You're realizing, this isn't feeling like what I wanted anymore. Unexpected is the Two of Swords reverse and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. I'll show that to you upright, Libra. Okay. Two of Swords again, indecision. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Very financially independent matriarch here. I feel like there's a need here. Unexpected is like you're making a decision, I feel, in a way to focus on your financial independence. Maybe also investing in yourself unexpectedly. And I'll tap back into that and tell you why I'm saying that. Theme of the month here is Three of Swords, anguish, heartbreak, sadness, loneliness sometimes as it relates. So there's like there's not a lot of good feelings around your finances right now. Ace of Swords reversed. Feeling confused, feeling stuck, feeling lacking clarity, but you're going to keep pressing on. That Nine of Wands is here. You're going to have a lot of feelings around your career and finances and work, your work life. I don't feel that this will be an emotionally fulfilling month for you, but I think this dissatisfaction will allow you to turn the mirror back on yourself and ask yourself, where do I need to be fulfillment and how do I need to get myself out of the situation? I don't think you're quitting any jobs. I don't think that you're giving up on anything. I think you're just recognizing your unhappiness. Okay, Libra. Now, the messages that came out, the first one that came out was the past. Okay. Something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. You could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. So the past is relevant somehow. Then we had unclear come out. Okay. Money is either tight or not receiving what you expected. The answers you are seeking will remain unclear for now. Your basic needs will be met. Hallelujah. Which I agree with here. Basic needs are met, but again, that obstacle to overcome, again, is having more than enough. That King of Pentacles energy. Not every month is going to be like this, Libra. And this is why, and I really appreciate your energy on this channel. I'm never going to be one of those tarot readers that are going to be like, because I do this every day. Like, I'm in this with you guys. Like, I read for myself. I'm in the trenches. I understand what it's like to be in the valley, and I understand what it's like to be on a hill. I'm never going to give you a bullshit tarot reading that's like, it's all rainbows and sunshines, jackpot reading. Like, sometimes life fucking sucks. And sometimes, I appreciate your energy here, because I'm always going to be real with you. I'm always going to be real with you. And I just kind of feel like that's what you need right now, Libra. Somebody who's not going to bullshit you. Anyway, what I love about this other card is student. Going back to the investment in yourself. Work with a mentor to learn new skills or teach you how to implement your plans. You could be in school to pursue a higher education or work for a school district. Teach yourself to succeed with money or get a financial advisor to teach you. Now, while you may be somebody who is learning, studying up on something, I don't feel like this is informal. I feel like actually, Libra, you might be looking to get some sort of certification, take some sort of course, because I feel that you're at a place right now where you realize you can't take any shortcuts, where you realize, okay, I've made it as far as I can go, this 9 of Wands, with, oh, your card makes so much sense now, this which I'll get to. I've gone as far as I can go with the information and knowledge that I have. I need more information. I need to get new ideas, new aha moments, because I don't know enough to expand. Which is why you're like, you know what? It's maybe something you've been toying with for some time now, but this Queen of Pentacles, again, investing in yourself, financial independence, wanting to learn. Again, I think it's either, some of you, I feel like you're either going to get an associate's degree or, again, go to some certification, something. You're going to go some sort of something. some that gives you credentials. Because I feel like you realize you need that in order to get ahead. I hope that's helpful. I'm going to move on to your card so I can wrap up your reading, babe. We have financial constraints, which I'm not surprised. Now, mind you, I picked these. You saw it happen. I picked this card at the beginning of your reading. So this is flying out before I even did all this. Okay? All right? Spirit already knew this is where you are. 13. Let's read it. Restrictions concerning money, and it did come out upright. Whew. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. That, again, dedication, nine of Wands, keep toiling away. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. I'm going to read the affirmation for you guys. I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. That's where we are, Libra. I want you to do something hopefully like inexpensive that really just brings you joy this month, just so you can get through. Because I think when you're going through a really low month financially, it's easy to feel like woe is me, and it's easy to like feel like your whole life is like falling apart. So what I mean by that, like, I'm really big on baths. So if you just have like a little ritual, even with everything you're doing, that you just like take that little moment to like self-care and have your little bath at the end of the night. Maybe you buy some little bath bombs, do it. Maybe there's like this is coming through. Maybe there's like a TV dinner or like some sort of like frozen meal that you love, you know, because not all of them are bad, being for real, you know, that you allow yourself to indulge in. So allow yourself just like a little bit of a luxury that is affordable. Going back to the Starbucks example, okay? So something that makes you feel like you're still pouring into yourself without breaking the bank. Does that make sense? I want you to give yourself something to look forward to at the end of each day while you get through this month. That's why I went to the baths. Like, maybe you just give yourself like a little self-care bath. That could be different. Maybe it's even just reading a book. Maybe just having a glass of wine and reading a book for some of you who like to read. Maybe it's studying, the student card, right? So, and maybe that could push some of you forward. You know, maybe at the end of the night, you get home from your job and you're reading that tax accounting book. I don't know. You're trying to get certified in something, right? Just something that just keeps you going forward is what you need this month. I really hope this was helpful, Libra. Drop a comment in the drop a comment if it was. I feel like that's your frustration coming out. Like, I get it. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope you have an amazing month. I love you. Take care.